Panthavi Construction Private Limited ta flat lebagi khudong chaba lei harisibo
lei pabo G+6 structure da 2 BHK 3 BHK oigadaba khigi Panthavi Green Homes Co residential project amakak leise
oh adudi 3 BHK do ana ta book tawrasiro
mai khoda akupa marun khangisi kaino wa kamai tawbano
yani ayege khigi je punna 9.3 acres muk chaw area da apunba flat masing 616 sagadabani mafamna khabam bamdia da Imphal International Airport gi minute 10 mu chalaga dum le hojing matam gi modern living style da modern amenities kayam yawba koi samna da club house gymnasium indoor stadium tennis court swimming pool adai kids play area departmental store pharmacy koi rainwater harvesting loina na power backup ki facilities kayam sule aduga customer sing gi yengba nuai na bagi damakta flat asi gi mongda sample amasu saraga dum thamjaraga
Yam no ni yoy babu ngasi mo book tawrasiba
ngai khoda nangba wa payment gi matang duna kamdawba
ahmada khoi gi apunba sembam du gi 10% down payment pibiraga lemoriba 90% aduna khoi chahida 6.99% da thagi installment basis da tv biagani
oh sadudi yamna laina lay yarjani na ngwa hujiki model flat to ongte henge yagadro
yani ayengan jage lengchen biro Lengchen biro pamo Lengchen biro sian ba bedroom with attached washroom le yem menam Pabung sini 3 BHK gi koi flat che
adudi 3 BHK ma book tawrasira
oh tawrasi
ngwa adudi ngasi mai khoi 3 BHK gi flat ma book tawjari
yam nuwa jare pabung mayam ju thinde blaitana ngasimak puri book tawam bom le kaida le ba Panthavi construction private limited te lengching birtuna ko pomoro khangbiu amadi flat book topiu
tamo kaino lo sandribo as kharanga na sasi na harago
kaino aisibo kaise pinai sibo
hima covid ki vaccine kap thau se na ngara du phazna haini dudi
ai haksang ka stok de ai ka poi nate haksang ka stok do bai ngoni da ka pa ke ka de ai ka poi hasin
tamo narak dringai dana isana hana sexual hobna phatro kap thau puna phatabra ba
ho yare section bana dum ka puro ai ka poi
as khangdre da kamai ngana dono khangdre phare adu de ai chalu khige pungo mamai da ka puge ko papa ga leramo
Let's take a look at the headlines first. Workers of BJP of Khangabok attacked a group of women escorted by policemen at Khangabok. Petrol and diesel prices were hiked for the fourth consecutive day on Saturday, hitting new record highs. And India on Saturday reported 14,313 fresh COVID cases and 549 deaths. Hello and good afternoon. Welcome to ELITETV English News. This is UTPALA Longjam. Before giving you the news, we request you to follow the SOP given by the government. Wear face masks when out in public, wash hands regularly, and maintain a minimum distance of 6 feet between one person and another. ELITETV requests you to get vaccinated in time to protect ourselves from this virus and play your part in the fight against COVID-19. Now the news in detail. Election-related conflicts and violences are occurring in almost every nook and corner of the state and is still ongoing in many constituencies. Another incident took place on October 29 afternoon around 3:30 p.m. when a group of women escorted by policemen gunfired and pelted stones with slingers by workers of intending candidate of BJP of Khangabok Assembly Constituency, KH Menjor Mangang. The incident took place at Khangabok Part 3, Lamlong Makhalekai, Khangabok constituency. The two women injured are Thokchom Roma, resident of Khangabok Part 1, and Ningthaujam Revika. In a press conference conducted by Secretary of Women Organization Khangabok, WOK, Laishram Bino strongly condemned the incident and explained the conflict was due to the meeting that was conducted by KH Menjor Mangang and held at the residence of one Morangthempa Brita, which was against the decision taken on June 29, 2019 by the joint group of Oiba Zilla Parishad Khangabok Pradhan Youth and Mahila of Khangabok. Laishram Bino urged to take action against those policemen who simply watched on when the workers of KH Menjor Mangang mishandled them. She further expressed the entire incident was captured on video footage and declared KH Menjor Mangang as an incompetent leader. Under the ongoing 3 days free cataract screening and surgery camp at District Hospital Tamenglong organized by 44 Assam Rifles under the aegis of 22 Sector IGR East in collaboration with National Program for Control of Blindness and Visual Impairment, NPCB and VI, District Health Society, Tamenglong, led by Dr. Gracie Majachunglu, a total of 230 eye patients were examined from 27 October to 29 October. A total of 39 surgeries, including 31 cataract, 6 pterygium and 2 chalazoan surgery were conducted on 28 October. Today, Dr. Gracie Majachunglu and her team carried out post-operation care inspection of the patients. The 44 AR doctors and other paramedical staff under CMO and SMO are providing necessary medicine, assistance, care and medical supervision to these patients in collaboration with the supporting staff from District Hospital Tamenglong. The battalion also conducted generic medical tests of the attendees free of cost. A COVID awareness stall with various posters, banners and cutouts too were put on display. All necessary COVID protocols were observed while conducting the free screening and eye surgery camp. India on Saturday reported 14,313 fresh COVID cases and 549 deaths. The active cases stand at 1,61,555, said the Union Ministry of Health. As many as 549 deaths were reported in the last 24 hours, increasing the total death count to 4,57,740. The active cases account for less than 1% of total cases and is currently at 0.47%. This is the lowest since March 2020. With 13,543 recoveries being reported in the last 24 hours, India's total recoveries in terms of percentage is currently at 98.19%. COVID's weekly positivity rate is at 1.18% and has now been less than 2% for the last 36 days. The daily positivity rate stands at 1.22%. India has so far conducted 60.70 crore COVID tests. India has so far conducted 60.70 crore COVID tests. Union Ministry of Health and Ministry Welfare said that the country has administered a total of 105.43 crore vaccine doses under the nationwide vaccination drive. Petrol and diesel prices hit yet another record high on October 30th for the fourth consecutive day. With the latest hike of 35 paise each, petrol retailed at rupees 108.99 a litre in Delhi and diesel at rupees 97.72. In Mumbai, petrol hovered on rupees 115 to be sold at rupees 114.81 a litre, while diesel reached rupees 105.86. The fuel prices differ from state to state depending on the incidence of local taxes. Petrol price has been hiked on 25 occasions since September 28, when a 3-week-long hiatus in rate revision ended. Oil Minister Hardeep Singh Puri on October 29 said that India will use whatever margin of persuasion it has while talking to oil-producing nations to make sure the fuel prices are down in the country. He added that India's dependence on traditional energy sources such as petrol and coal will remain for a very long time, and the transition to green energy sources will be done orderly only if their prices are affordable. International oil prices climbed to a multi-year high of $85 per barrel, sending local retail petrol, diesel and LPG prices to record levels. Cooking gas LPG prices may witness a hike this week after under-recovery on the fuel widened to over rupees 100 per cylinder, reported news agency. According to the report, the sources said that the rate hike, including the quantum of increase, is dependent on government permission. Time for a short break. See you right back.
Rohan Philem, cyclist and philanthropist na Cycling for Humanity campaign gi makada kunai asigi sotharaba kangluk singbu tengbang duna lakli. Reading e-ride na paikhat chariba One Household, One E-Scooter campaign asidasu hena mapung na ba mating pangminas.
Manipur gumba pikraba state asidadi ekoina chachok chashin tawriba jaga singsi khutna lamba phumba jaga da ngakto maram aduna mayam gi damakta leijare environmental friendly oiriba adongi perfect partner e-scooter. One Household, One E-Scooter. High-level campaign asida mayam khudimagsu sharuk yamis.
For more queries, please visit our showroom at Sangai Pronintem Call, Moirang Patlo or Tobal Atokpam. And do visit our website arambai2020.com or arambai2020 app.
Pengba nga ton pangbiragani ningol chakobugi mangoy na mapung mari faraba pengba amadi nga ton ningol chakobugi damak discount su pizari nga ton kg mga leibeda kg ama free pengba kg tara leibeda kg ama free da pizari akak ngaba matamni ngasi maklengsin biroktono order tobi ho phangpham S Tomba and Sons Pengba Farm Hiangthang Bazar.
Ima ai sumagum leitredi nang yam kap kaja
Mami còn nóng cho mami dù đến nè. Ai school để cho mẹ chạy xuống đi. Ai mày dễ hồi mà.
Chỉ bộ phô lo. Hãy nấu căng nam nhiều gì thì.
Ai có giả thì mà chắc super giả cái đâm nị. Nụ xin là rồi nó cái đâm nị. Siêu giả thì mà sắc suy thi thi.
Xin ngôn hậu nè tha. Hang ca ma pat sát nè tha.
Magi tay bong paldo. Atay ka to nga li.
Nabuk silpik pa lang na. Ay isa pang ikan na din namang da sumama.
Ay kibitse. Joytrang patrang kakta huto na layrita.
Welcome back. You're watching ELITETV English News. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration on Friday authorized the Pfizer Inc. and BioNTech SE coronavirus vaccine for children aged 5 to 11 years, making it the first COVID-19 shot for young children in the United States. The shot will not be immediately available to the age group. The U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention still needs to advise on how the shot should be administered, which will be decided after a group of outside advisors discuss the plan on Tuesday. Pfizer said it will begin shipping pediatric vials of the vaccine on Saturday to pharmacies, pediatricians' offices, and other places where the shots may be administered. The FDA decision is expected to make the vaccine available to 28 million American children, many of whom are back in school for in-person learning. It comes after a panel of advisors to the regulator voted overwhelmingly to recommend the authorization on Tuesday. The FDA authorized a 10 microgram dose of Pfizer's vaccine in young children, lower than the 30 micrograms in the original vaccine for those aged 12 and older. Brazil's health regulator Anvisa said on Friday that all 5 of its directors have received death threats over possible approval by the agency of COVID-19 vaccinations for children aged between 5 and 11 years old. 5 Anvisa directors received emails on Thursday, 28 October, containing death threats in case of regulatory approval vaccines for children aged 5 to 11. Anvisa has informed the police and the prosecutor's office so that appropriate measures can be taken. The death threats came several days after the agency had announced it was in talks with Pfizer about the possibility of administering the vaccine to children. Delhi government on Saturday said that the government hospitals in the national capital may use 1/3 of the beds reserved for COVID-19 patients, including ICU beds for treating dengue, malaria and chikungunya patients. Out of 10,594 hospital beds, only 164 are occupied in Delhi as per the health bulletin. Among the beds in dedicated COVID-19 care centers, all are vacant. 6 members of a Dalit family were injured after a group of 20 persons allegedly assaulted them for entering a temple in a village in Gujarat's Kutch district. Police said the accused first allegedly ransacked the family's farmland by letting cattle graze through it. 2 FIRs were lodged against 20 accused and police have detained 5 accused in the matter. For ELITETV News channel, contact the email address info@elitetv.in or 940-289-0982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow us on Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter for more information about the channel. Before we wind up, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Workers of BJP of Kangabo attacked at a group of women escorted by police at Kangabo. Petrol and diesel prices were hiked for the 4th consecutive day on Saturday, hitting new record highs. And India on Saturday reported 14,313 fresh COVID cases and 549 deaths. That's all for now. Thank you for watching ELITETV English News. Have a nice day.